Hi and welcome back to Warframe. So, Tactical Potato was messing around on Twitter and was basically challenged to do 8 formas in a Braton. Uh, what was it this ended up being called? The ChipChip challenge? And 8 formas on a weapon, and on Twitter I did turn around and say, well, if I've got to do this, I want to do the Braton Prime. Because I use it, I want to say a lot, but I use this all the goddamn time. This is my main weapon, and I did have a few on there, and adding more was going to be a complete waste. But I thought, well, if I'm going to 8 former a weapon, I'd rather do the one that I use all the time. Because the Braton Prime did get buffed a while ago, but it's still just a Braton. I like the idea of still being able to turn around after over 2 years and be able to say my main weapon is still a Braton. So I did it. I dropped in the last of the formas into it, actually the spawning. This has taken me a while to do, and I apologise for that, but I just haven't had the time recently to actually do this. And once I got it back up, I mean, you can see the difference there to the build I've actually got into the standard setup. And it's not that bad. Now, I haven't set this up for different factions or anything else. It's just, that is a lot of formats. I always thought this weapon came with a polarity in it. But according to the fact it's been done 8 times and it's taken up all 8 slots, maybe it didn't. And the build I'm actually rocking in this is pretty simple. There's just the 4 event mods to add radiation and viral. The ammo mutator that people still tell me off for using, but I only had this weapon equipped. I couldn't swap to a secondary while actually leveling it, because if you have just the one weapon equipped, it levels up so fast. And then obviously there's just serration, heavy caliber and split chamber. Comparing the damage from basically having no mods in it is actually it starts life okay. It kind of wears out level 28 to 30 enemies, which isn't that bad considering it is still technically a primed weapon, so it's meant to be better than its variant, but it's still just a Braton. And of course the main difference between them is, I think the slash on the prime is 21, on the normal one it's only 6.8, the puncture is 12.3, whereas the normal one's 6.6. The impact, on the other hand, is only 1.8, whereas the Braton has a 6.6. The status is also higher. I tend to use it more for the status than the actual damage it does. The reload is slower. The magazine is bigger, but that's one of the buffs it actually got. The fire rate slightly higher. The crit chance is exactly the same. The crit multiplier is higher, but a crit build for 10% isn't really worth it. And once you add heavy caliber, the accuracy goes through the floor, so that really doesn't matter. But the prime version is almost half of what the normal version is to begin with, so the accuracy just gets hammered on this weapon. But as you can imagine, straight off this thing, you can fit pretty much anything into these builds and it'll go pretty well. I was torn as to what to do when it comes to actual polarities to put on it, and I looked at the builds, and as you saw, one of them was red. There's not really much you can do about that. One build will always have red in it. If you want to fit a D polarity mod into it, well, you can forma a D into it if you really wanted to do 8 formas in it, but okay. But yeah, its power is a bit mad. It's killing them a long distance away, but that's where the accuracy on this suffers really badly. This is where I kind of wish I had my frost, and they said rhino. Well, there's the big guy going down. These guys will actually go down very quickly now, because it's just, you're able to put such insane builds into this. I'm actually looking forward to playing with what mods I can make fit into this. I don't want to say it's more powerful now than it was before, but it seems better, even though this is one of the builds I always had on it anyway. I mean, it only had 6 points left over, and I formatted it like 3 or 4 times more than it was beforehand. So only 6 points is actually pretty bad. I need to figure out what to do with that extra V mod I've got in here. But there's a level 40 gone. These things, when you put Formas on a weapon, it makes no difference what the weapon is. It just becomes a complete beast. Like, badly beastly. Just out of complete curiosity more than anything else, I thought, level 85, how quickly does that... Oh, holy crap. Okay, yes, now I see the point in a 4-man weapon. What the hell? I mean, that is just a buttload of damage. And I haven't played with this thing yet, mod-wise. It's just a case of, uh-oh, they will hit me once and kill me. No, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Holy crap! Okay, I didn't honestly you know what? I know you're a survivor, but sorry, you're about to go bye-bye. What happens if I put it to 95? And spawn the same guys in? I wonder what it's going to do then. Just out of complete curiosity more than anything else, this is 10 times more, not 10 times, 10 more levels. That was 9 bullets, and I probably missed with a few. Holy hell. Okay, why did it not work this well when any of the events have been on where they've been stupidly high level? God damn, so that's an 8-format Braton Prime for you. And it's not even set up for the other factions yet. This is just basically set up for Grenier, and it's melting level 95s. Yeah, if the Braton Prime was classed as overpowered before, 8-formas is definitely some overkill for this. God damn. That's the radiation coming into effect. That's why I tend to put radiation on it, and the viral as well, because they'll attack each other. That's the only reason radiation's on here, so they'll attack each other and they're killing each other. Wow, I honestly did not expect this to be able to kill 95s that easily. I was expecting maybe a magazine or two, or not. I just wiped out 20 of them and none of them even got up the ramp. So, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Tactical Potato. I think it's Shy and DK as well. Them three are basically responsible for this challenge being in existence. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.